Section 28. Antitrust, Commission Discussions, and Competition. Conversations that can cost you your license. Antitrust, Commission Discussions, and Competition. Conversations that can cost you your license. Ashley had attended hundreds of broker opens, realtor association meetings, education classes, and networking events. One afternoon, after a local MLS meeting ended, several agents remained behind, talking about how competitive the market had become. One agent laughed. "I'm tired of these discount brokerages." Another replied, "None of us should show their listings." The room became quiet. Michael, who had overheard the conversation, walked over. "Careful, you're getting into dangerous territory." Ashley looked confused. "They're just talking." Michael nodded, and that's exactly how many antitrust investigations begin. He explained that federal antitrust laws, primarily the Sherman Antitrust Act, exist to protect competition and consumers by preventing competitors from working together to restrain trade. While individual brokers are free to establish their own business models, commission structures, and compensation policies, competitors cannot collectively agree on how they will conduct business. Ashley asked, "So what's actually illegal?" Michael smiled. "Let's start with what agents should never discuss." He wrote several words across the whiteboard. Commission rates, commission splits, boycotts, refusing to show listings, business strategies with competitors. If these conversations involve competing brokerages agreeing to act together, he said, you've entered antitrust territory. David added, the law protects competition. It doesn't protect competitors from competition. Ashley laughed. So even joking can become a problem? It certainly can, Michael replied. He explained that one of the most serious antitrust violations is price fixing. Price fixing occurs when competitors agree, either formally or informally, on commission rates, fees, compensation, or other pricing practices. Arizona law allows every brokerage to establish its own business model independently, but those decisions must be made without consulting competing firms. Michael looked around the room. If another broker asks, "What commission are you charging these days?" that's your signal to change the subject. Ashley smiled. "I've actually had people ask me that." "So have I," David replied, "and my answer is always the same. Our brokerage establishes its own business practices independently." Michael continued, "Another common problem is the group boycott." He explained that competitors cannot collectively agree to refuse to work with another brokerage, another business model, or another licensee, simply because they disagree with how that company operates. Whether the brokerage offers traditional services, limited services, flat fee listings, or another lawful business model, every brokerage has the right to compete fairly in the marketplace. Ashley nodded. "So I can personally decide not to take a transaction, but I can't agree with everyone else that none of us will." "Exactly," Michael replied. "Independent business decisions are legal. Collective business decisions among competitors are where the problems begin." David then brought up another situation. "What about limited service listings?" Michael smiled. "Another excellent question." He explained that limited service brokerages have become a normal part of today's real estate industry. Some brokerages provide fewer services than traditional full-service firms, while others offer flat fee or menu-based pricing. These business models are lawful, and realtors should never organize collective efforts to refuse cooperation solely because they disagree with those models. Buyers deserve access to properties that meet their needs, regardless of the listing brokerage's business structure. Ashley looked thoughtful. "So my responsibility is always to my client." "Exactly. If a property fits your buyer's needs, your advice should focus on the property, not on punishing another brokerage." Michael then discussed another area that often surprises agents, talking negatively about competitors. He explained that the Realtor Code of Ethics, Article 15, prohibits realtors from knowingly or recklessly making false or misleading statements about competitors, their businesses, or their business practices. Healthy competition is expected. Misrepresentation and false statements are not. David smiled. "I tell my agents one simple rule." Ashley looked over. "What is it?" "If you wouldn't say it while standing next to that broker, don't post it online." The room laughed. Michael continued, "The easiest way to stay out of antitrust trouble is remarkably simple. Compete. Don't collaborate with competitors. Set your own fees. Make your own business decisions. And never discuss pricing strategies with another brokerage." Ashley closed her notebook. "So this chapter isn't really about commissions." Michael smiled. "No, it's about protecting competition and protecting your license." David nodded. "Consumers benefit when brokerages compete fairly. That's exactly what antitrust laws were designed to accomplish." Real-world Arizona example. Several brokers attended a local networking event where the conversation shifted toward commission structures being offered by newer brokerages. One broker suggested that everyone should stop showing listings offering low compensation in order to force those companies to change their business model. Another broker immediately ended the discussion and reminded everyone that each brokerage must make its own independent business decisions. By stopping the conversation before any agreement occurred, the brokers avoided creating an antitrust concern. Broker tip: whenever conversations among competitors begin involving commissions, compensation, commission splits, referral fees, business strategies, or refusing to cooperate with another brokerage, remove yourself from the discussion immediately. Even the appearance of coordinated business decisions can create unnecessary legal risk. Online discussion. Question 1. Why are commission discussions between competing brokerages considered high risk under federal antitrust law? Model answer: federal antitrust laws prohibit competitors from coordinating pricing or business practices. Every brokerage must independently determine its own commission structure and compensation policies. Question 2. What is the difference between an independent business decision and a group boycott? Model answer: an independent decision is made by one brokerage acting alone. A group boycott occurs when competitors agree together to refuse business with another company or brokerage, which may violate antitrust law. Question 3. Why is healthy competition beneficial to consumers? Model answer: competition encourages innovation, better service, consumer choice, and competitive pricing, while allowing each brokerage to develop its own business model.